want to implore you to subscribe, like, follow, and leave comments, because what happens is the more you subscribe, the more the algorithm sends it out to more viewers, and those viewers can join this community and post tips and tricks, which I will or requests, which I can do a little research, and then I can share everything with you. I share everything because I want to improve, and I'm hoping that if I share this information, some of you guys can improve, especially maybe you're coding things or you didn't know tips and tricks. That's what this is all about. Okay, with that said, I'm going to now go to the intro, and you see it says fix 20 gig log bloat, and I'll show you that as well. And as a bonus, as I said, it will be the AI, and I'll show you why NetBeans is my open source IDE of 2025. There's a reason for that. Okay, let's get started. All right. So as you can see in this screenshot, you see this is NetBeans, and then we have the AI here as well. So it does work with not just Java, even though the plugin says it's only for it only shows Java, but it works with Java, PHP, Python. I did try it, and we'll try it as well. Okay, so the plugin that I decided to use was this one. It's called Jeddict AI Assistant. So it's going to supercharge your Apache NetBeans. I'm on Fedora Linux, so this should work no problem, because it's a NetBeans plugin. It should be cross-platform, meaning it will work on a Mac and Windows as well. So whether you're a seasoned Jakarta EE architect or a student just starting your journey with Java, the tools you choose define your productivity. Recently, I've been exploring, I said, Jeddict AI Assistant as a powerful extension for Apache NetBeans. Much like my previous review of the NetBeans 28 Advanced Editor, Jeddict transforms a standard environment into a high-performance development hub. So what is it? It's an open source plugin designed specifically for Apache NetBeans IDE. It provides intelligent real-time code suggestions and advanced hints tailored for Java and Jakarta EE. It's released under the Apache 2.0 license and free for the community to use and improve. Now, obviously, Apache NetBeans is also released under the Apache Apache license as well. I want to say that even though it mentions Java and Jakarta EE, I said I did testing with PHP and Python, and it worked. Just even some HTML and CS, some JavaScript, and it worked pretty well. You'll see that when we get to that part. So I'm assuming you already have NetBeans installed. If you don't have it, you simply just go to the Apache NetBeans website, and you can download it. You can download it that way. For Linux, it used to be in most of the distros repositories, but it was removed. These days, you can just download it yourself, or you can get a Flatpak. I think that's the best way to go, because you have a more modern or updated versions of having something that's out of date, right? So that's the best way to go. So for Linux users, that's where I am. Is simply, I think it's the same for all platforms. You just go to Tools, Plugins, and there you can you can just add the URL, which is this one here. I'll show you the official catalog for versioning your IDE, and go to available plugins, and then you can select Jeddict and select it and install, and that's it. So the other platforms, as I said, they are pretty much identical. The NetBeans IDE on Windows or Mac OS, and ultimately you can download. That's what I did. I just downloaded the file directly, and I put it into the plugins link. You'll see it there. Now, I'm going to mention this disk space. So as you guys know, I've been doing a lot of AI stuff, and one thing I noticed was my disk space was obviously one of the mistakes I made when I upgraded my workstation is I forgot to. Oh, no, I did not forget. I thought I would wait, doing a Black Friday or what do you call it, Boxing Day or the New Year. There's some sales. I'll pick up some more memory if the price is right, and especially some more hard disk space, hard drive. So the storage. So unfortunately, the prices went up just after I'd purchased everything. So I've been waiting. So it looks like they claim that it will be 2 to 3 years before the prices go back down again. So it looks like I'm stuck with what I have. So anyway, as you guys know, I said I've been doing a lot of AI stuff. So I download some models, I don't like them or whatever, I delete them. One thing I noticed was that my disk space kept on going up. So I'm thinking, what is going on here? So I even put all the AI stuff on a separate partition, but my disk space, the main drive, where this OS boots up and everything, it kept on going up and up. I'm like, that makes no sense. I should have like over 100 gigs, probably close to, not quite 200, but close enough to be free. So I'm scratching my head. I don't know what's going on. Now, there were some things I found out that some caching is also done on the main drive, which is fine. But I'm saying is that even with that, it doesn't make sense. So I thought, okay, maybe it's Firefox, maybe it's Chromium. Some application is leaving something behind. So that part was correct. And when I found out the application that was doing that, it was actually NetBeans. I don't know if I still have some screenshots. I'll tell you what. So what happened was, because I've been using NetBeans for quite a long time. So what happens is, when you upgrade or you get a new version, it will say, do you want to import the settings and stuff from the old one? I always say yes. So what I didn't realize was what NetBeans does is not only does it import all the settings and everything as well, it also imports the cache. Yes. So meaning that, let's say a long time ago I had 1 gig of cache, right? So let's say I was using NetBeans 8 in the 8 series, so 9, 10, 11, etc. came out. Let's say it was 1 gig way back then. So you can imagine it kept that one and it kept on adding to that one, kept on adding, and still kept the old one there as well. So when I went, for example, like I said, the system, I had to reinstall everything. So when I saw the cache, I saw like 10 gigs was for NetBeans 27. I'm thinking, why is 27 still there when I have 28? And then there was one for 28. So, and then because you can have multiple instances of NetBeans running at the same time. So sometimes when I was doing these tutorials like this one, I would start a brand new instance of NetBeans, and what would happen is it will import those same settings and the same cache. So then now the cache will be in a new folder, and it will be a massive space use. So for example, here's a funny thing. Like when I was, you see this folder here called ZZZ, that tutorial. So this is where I do, like for example, when I review editors, I use this. So sometimes I open the editor right in this folder. So what I realized was NetBeans also put some stuff in here, and they were huge. It was like 15 gigs. So I recovered like something like 80 gigs. Only because of NetBeans. I deleted all that stuff and I was able to recover 80 gigs. I'm like, whoa, that's interesting. So I'll show you the setting I did. So I turned off the setting I'll explain to you because I use source code management, meaning I use Git. So NetBeans by default has something called history, or to keep the history as well. Now, if you're not using any source code management, that will be fine. But if you are, it's like it's duplicating what Git does, but it doesn't do it as efficiently as Git does as well. So that's really annoying, because I'm saying is that if I open up even a simple text file, it keeps it caches it. So for example, like this 1 gig text file, when I open up in NetBeans, it would cache it as well. So that's 1 gig. So you can imagine. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if it's the thing that caused the problem. Because I think every time I've tested NetBeans, it probably cached this 1 gig file. So you can imagine that I would not be surprised if that's the reason this file got so big. So I'll show you what the file size is now after so basically I just deleted it, and that's fine. I'll show you where that is. So as I say, one of the common ways many users face on Linux is the Apache NetBeans logs, histories, and can balloon to over 20 gigs if left untouched. Yes, you heard me right, 20 gigs. So simply getting an SSD or a fast SSD is not going to help, because especially that will actually be worse, because it's going to be all used for the log. So you can tweak your netbeans.config file. You can limit the log files by editing the configuration file on Fedora. This is located in your installation directory. So you go to the etc/netbeansconf, and you can add, for example, some of the default options to limit memory and logging overhead. you can add this line right here. So you can limit the, for example, you can tell it that it should log up to only 5 megabytes. I think that's pretty fair. That's one option. I think I did test that one. I'll check it out later. And then the NetBeans history, local history is great for undoing mistakes, but it eats up disk space. So change this in tools, options, editor, finally, and versioning. Reduce the keep history setting for the default. For example, by default it was set to I think forever. So yeah, if you can default it. So I set it to 0. I changed that to 0. So instead, you can even 2 or 3 days is fine. But I'm saying I don't need the history for forever. Yeah, because I'm saying is, for example, if usually I use NetBeans to do client work. So I already make a copy of what I've done, a summary, and I tell the client, or it's an invoice. So I don't need that as well. But some of you guys, if you need that, that's perfectly fine. But for me, I don't need it. And I said, especially when I work with very large files like this one, so it was very disappointing. Now, despite all that, you might be asking, why in the world did NetBeans still was your open source editor for the year? We'll come to that. Don't worry, it's coming. So, because very recently I did a review of NetBeans 28. So this is my system. You see I have Ryzen 5 5600 GT. The G is integrated graphics. I need that because I do have a dedicated GPU which I use for AI and video editing. So, but it doesn't have DisplayPort. So what I do is to, for example, the monitors, to plug them in, I plug in into the integrated graphics, and I'm okay with that. I have 32 gigs of DDR4 memory. I'm beginning to kind of regret this now because I should have picked up more. What I'm saying is I have to wait. So I'm kind of stuck with this because 4 gigs of this is used by the integrated graphics, reserved. Another 4 gig is used for ZRAM. ZRAM is basically, it takes the memory, it compresses it, so it will make it look like it's 8 gigs. So it's good for if you need swap drives. But then I only have about 24 gigs of usable memory. For example, like right now, I've had Odyssey running, OBS. I have some browser windows open, and I'm live streaming on YouTube, Rumble, BitChute, and Odyssey at the same time. So you can imagine that that takes up a little bit of space as well. So yeah, it's there we go. So I'm also running Fedora Linux 43, the GNOME desktop 49. It's Wayland. So this is the test suite, 1 gig human readable file. I already explained that. Some regex file, a PHP file, which multiple syntax, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, obviously PHP. I have a smiley face. This is to mimic, for example, a graphic, like say a banner, or if it's a website, it would be like a fav icon. That one I don't mind tracking. So I want to drag and drop it into the file manager for the project. The OpenJDK 21.09, this is a Java version. PHP is 8.4.14. Python is 3.14.0. I installed actually Python 3.12. I think I might have to remove that. I was trying to install sd.next, and obviously NetBeans 28. Now, as I said, I've gone through all this before. I will just zoom through this very quickly. So let's actually get started here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the settings that we can change to, and the plugin as well. Is this the plugin website? Yes, this is the plugin website. So let's go to the plugin website. So this is the plugin website. It's called Jeddict AI Assistant, and you can see here it's was it tested for my version? Yes. So it was verified for my NetBeans 28. So it's version 3.30, and you can see here how it works, right? JI AI Assistance. It's actually way more integrated than the others, not just some Lua script, as you can see here. So I said this was for Java, but I said I tested out with PHP and was able to work as well with Python. So as you can see, a lot of Java stuff works really well. And I'm just, so you can, there we go. Yeah, I think it also has different languages. SQL it also has SQLite, SQL. I haven't done any of that, and you can change some of the settings. For example, obviously I'm going to use Olama because that's the one I have here. So and you can see all the ones it tests. So this is all local AI, by the way. I mean, you can do obviously remote stuff as well, but it does support local AIs as well. So for example, for local AI, I said I'm using Olama. But you can use LM Studio, you can use GTP for all. And and then you can set some stuff here in the provider settings, like the temperature, the seed, and quite a bit. And then the chat settings, you can ask it things, or so you can test, you can search. It's really awesome plugin for it. There's a lot of stuff here, so you can see that. All right, so let's get started. So I'm gonna go to my home folder because I downloaded NetBeans. If you don't know how to get NetBeans, basically you go to Apache here, NetBeans, if I can spell NetBeans, Apache NetBeans. So you see, welcome to Apache NetBeans, and you just go to download, and you download, and you also get the chart. If I showed you guys yesterday how you can check the checksum to make sure that the binary hasn't been tampered with. And then so I just got this binary independent one. There's other installers if you want for Windows, Mac OS, and Linux, so you can get those if you wish. There's also a snap package. I say there's a community flat pack package as well in FlatHub, but that one is obviously not officially packaged by NetBeans, but that works. I did test it before. The reason I didn't use that is because I couldn't get the terminal to work. I do drop the terminal from time to time. But so that's Apache NetBeans. So let's go back here to my home folder. I go to the applications, and you see NetBeans is here. I just download it and put it in this folder. So we go to ECT here, and you see here we have the NetBeans .config. So I'll show you the change I made. I'm just going to open up that simple text editor. So what you can do is you can see some of this stuff here. So I didn't add that feature, but if you wanted to, you can add this one here. See, logging file manager. You can add the limit. You can limit it to, I said, 5 meg. So you can add that feature here. Or like, see what I did here. I just put it to off. Okay, so that's so those are the type of things you can do. Let me zoom in here if you guys can't see it. Okay, there we go. So I was saying, see, I just put NetBeans or log level off, but I'm saying is you can also do logging file manager limit 5 meg there. All right, so let's close this. Next, I'm just gonna so when I download it, I always create what do you call it? I create a desktop file, so that way I can just open up from my desktop. So I'm gonna do that right now. It opens up on the other monitor, and then it comes here. Okay, so this is NetBeans here, and so what you do is, if you remember some of this, you simply go to, what was it here? You go to Tools, you go to Options, you go to Editor. And then the editor, you can see we go to sometimes some of these things change. What was it again? Tools, editor. Did it change again? General. Well, sometimes things do change. Miscellaneous. Okay, so oh, that was general. I did see it. I can't find it now. Okay, let me go through all of them. What? I just wrote this like 2 days ago. Did I make a mistake? That's one of the problems when you get what do you call it? No, I know it's not there. It's general. No, it's not here. You guys are probably seeing it and you're probably screaming at me, hey! Okay, I wonder if it's under, no, it's not general. Experience, team, oh, is it teams maybe? Oh, versioning, yeah, it's under teams, so I made a mistake there. It's under team, you go to versioning, yeah, so you go to versioning, you go to history, yeah, so there we go. So I should tools, it says editor, but it's actually team, yeah, so I should have gone to team and then, so it's teams. Or team. So under history, you see here it says remove local history files older than, you see I put 0 days here. I put 0 here. I can't remember what it was. I think it was like 99 days, 180 days, or 365, some normal thing. And then you can have options like, it also had, I think by default it had never remove local file histories, which is very crazy, so I put it there. And then it says versioning history increments, load versions, a number of days. So this is all up to you, but I say, yeah, so I did change this. I know we have git, and I've attached it, that's perfectly fine. All right, so those are the two settings you can do, and that will prevent it from, let's say, doing those weird stuff. So here, actually, since we have the terminal, let me actually go back and I'll show you what happened. We'll go back to the home folder. I believe it was under the cache folder. Yeah, it was under cache. So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna go to the cache folder, where it's .c.for cache, and there should be NetBeans here, I believe, and N for NetBeans. Yeah, NetBeans. You see, before it had 27 as well, like for 27. So you can imagine, like I said, if you've been using NetBeans for a while and you update, all of them would be here and all the cache. So for example, after those changes I made, if I do properties here, you can see that this file size is, it got big again so quickly. Oh no, okay, sorry, this is the free. So you see it says 184. Before this was saying, it was saying like 15 gigs. Because what had happened is it inherited 27, which was like 10 something, and then adds its own. So you see those changes did work, and now it's much smaller. Yeah, so that's annoying. That's one of those annoying things about using this classic type IDE. So that's one way to recover a lot of space. And you saw there it says the 60 gigs free. So that's fantastic. Because I was running low, and I'm sure you guys have seen sometimes when I run some AI stuff, I run out of space and stuff too. So there we go. Now, yeah, so for this plugin, if we go to tools, we go to plugins, what you do is you see it says add downloaded, you click add, and then you go to the place where it is. For example, the plugin, yeah, see I did download it. See, I downloaded 3.3 NBM. That's the binary, that's a file to download, and then you just follow the instructions. It's pretty simple. If I go to available here, it should actually show up here. Now that it's available, where is, what's the name again? Jeddict? Is there a search? Yeah, there's a search. So let me just type AI. I typed AI. Okay, I guess that doesn't make sense. I should just type Jed. Yeah, you see, oh, that's not Jed. Huh, that's weird. Okay. Oh, installed. I think it's under installed. No, it's not. That's weird. I'm surprised it doesn't show up. Ah, interesting. Well, it's clearly showing up here. Jeddict. Yeah. I don't know why it's not showing up in available. Oh, this is available. Yeah, it would not be here. What's wrong with me? It should be under here installed, but I'm surprised it's not showing up here. Anyways. That's neither here or there. So so here, this is Jeddict. Let's actually cancel this. So here we are. You see, when I click it, this comes up here. And I believe where is it? Settings again. There should be a place for settings here. I was really surprised how well it worked. Oh, I forgot to start Olama. See, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to show you guys this. So, well, a quick overview of NetBeans, why I chose NetBeans over any other editor. So what I tried to do was, there were some editors which came very close to getting a perfect 10 out of 10 or 100%. So I was like, you know what? Let me actually use them like for my work, like my regular work. So for example, NetBeans has projects which are for clients. So I was like, let me move those projects over to these editors. So one of the editors was is it KDevelop and Qt Creator. Those ones do not allow me to move my project over. They force you. So one of the things I like about NetBeans is because NetBeans used to force you to do things their way, but then this these days it's very easy to create a project, and the project obviously can be one of the ones that's officially supported, but you can create a project with other. So the others, these other applications, they won't let me do that. For example, with Qt Creator, I had to pick C, C++, even if the project doesn't have nothing to do with C or C++. So that was very, very, very annoying. It says it supports, I think, PHP. No, that's KDevelop. Sorry, it's the same thing. It's very, very annoying. So it was that just starting was very frustrating. And I'm like, even though I was willing to use their system for projects, it's just very, very frustrating. What I'm trying to say is that when I'm setting up a project, I might not know how big the project's going to be or what other language. So I'm saying that forcing me to pick only one language doesn't make any sense at all, right? Especially, I was very disappointed with Qt Creator because I'm thinking, okay, I might start with a C application, no problem, but then I might not want to use C or C++ for the GUI, right? I might want to use, I don't know, Python, right? So it's not going to allow me to do that. So I was like, what is this? Why are you like so strict? So that's what I'm saying. Those are the things I found really, really annoying. And then the ones which supported like HTML5, whatever, I had to pick right there. I had to pick whether I want to use this or that. So if, for example, I didn't pick JavaScript, it won't let me add JavaScript later. I'm like, come on, are you kidding me? Yeah, so I was like, this is the reason I don't like the project structure. I mean, it's good so you can add some existing libraries, that's fine, but I'm saying is that to restrict me from tweaking it later to add things, why do you need to track some? For example, one of the things I like about NetBeans is that I can add to any project, I can add something. For example, like let's say it's a Google SDK, I need to add it, but I'm saying is that I can then say, do not track this, right? So with the other applications, everything you add, they want to keep on tracking, which I'm saying it's a horrible, horrible environment. So that's why I stopped using it. So here it says, I'm here to assist you. It can't assist yet, even though you see I have the Q5 code editor here. The reason for this is because, as I said, I don't have Ollama running. So let me drop to the command line and start Ollama. Oh, I shouldn't be in here. You see Qt Creator here, and there was a NetBeans here as well. You see this hidden file, so I'm gonna I should delete that because Qt Creator is gone. I uninstalled it, so I'm gonna start Ollama here. Just type Ollama. Oops, you guys can't see this. Sorry. Let me zoom in. You just type Ollama and you type serve. That's all you need to do. I only have one. You see, it found my GPU here, which is the AMD Instinct MI60. It's the GFX 906. That's the one here. So Ollama is running, and we're good to go here. So I'm just going to minimize this. There's nothing else to care about. So when we're here, let me see. Was there a refresh button? I have to restart. Let's see. What's the plugin options? Where could they be? Plugins. Oh no, it says was it 29 before? Oh, that's available. Why does it keep on going to available? Installed. I'm surprised then user install. Oh, something's wrong with me. User install plugins. There we go. I should learn how to read. So this is the one, you see, user installed plugins, and you can see Jeddict AI Assistant. There we go. So let's close that. Oh, settings. I should have gone to settings. Sorry about that. So let's go to settings and third party. Yeah, so this is the part where you can put, if you have third party libraries, etc., you can do that there. Where is those settings? Okay. Oh, here we go. So, yikes. Okay, it just goes to their. Okay, oh, it's the same thing. Okay, that's odd. Okay, what did I click there? I thought I clicked this. Yeah, so this is the Quinn Creator. I don't think this is working. Yeah, this is not working. How do where's the settings here? This is one of the things I dislike about using a small monitor. It's I can't see. Open Jeddict AI settings. Okay, here. This is what I wanted to show you guys. So when you first install it, you're going to have, when you click the Jeddict AI Assistant, this settings thing is going to come up. So what you do is under providers, you pick the providers. You can see there's a whole bunch of providers here. Unfortunately, we don't have llama.cpp, but that's fine. So Ollama is there. Then you just put the URL, and then you pick the model you want to use. So I just typed it in here. You see there's no model. You can also click manage model, add model manually, and then you can pick it here, but I'm not going to do that. So all I did was I just typed it in here. I believe it was Quinn. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't remember it, so I have to go back here and see. Just a second. Just type Olama list. Yeah, this is the one, Quinn 2.5. Oops. There's only one right now. I'm pretty happy with this one. So just paste it there, and then you just type OK, like that. And then here, you see it's a Quinn 2.0. What do you call it? The model is here, and then you can ask questions and etc. etc. So let's open up a file. Let's open up a file here, and let's open up a simple one like the regex here. Regex file. Let's go back here, and this is oh, come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, I'm trying to make this a little bit bigger. Oh man. Oh man. Why can't I resize this? This source history. No, I don't want the history. I just want the source. Okay, so it's yeah, that's what I was trying to resize this, but oh wow, okay. That was not expected. Okay, sorry about this. I didn't realize it does this. Okay, so what reason I said I prefer using. Okay, so I'm gonna grab all this here. I right click and I go AI Assistant, and then you see here I'm gonna. You see, so I don't know what this is. So let's just press enter. And then you can ask it for something. You can ask it to do something. So, example, I'm chatting here. Oh, I forgot another stupid thing here as well. I need to start the fan because this one definitely does need the fan as well. So just wait for it. Yeah, it's running. Okay, minimize this. I might need to restart. Okay, this is the GP. This is the system fan to control. What is wrong? Why is everything being so annoying to it? Okay, I'll just put 40. That should be enough. Okay. I don't know what's going on here. Why is it not? Okay. How many words in the opened file? Okay, is this to go? There we go. So it is working. You can. What's the temperature? Let me. It's not running yet because it's 41 degrees. When this goes up, we'll know that it's actually working. Wow, that's slow. Something must be wrong. Okay, there we go. It finished. I'm sorry, but I need more information about what file you're referring to. Can you please provide the name? Okay, so there we go. Okay, so I guess. All right. How many words in the open file? Okay, so that did not work. Can I edit this? So let me edit this. And I'll say open file regex.txt. Let's try that again. Did I press it? I guess I did not. Oh, this one. Sorry. Okay, let me click. Says how many words in the open file. To count the number of words in the open file regex, you can use the following script. Okay, so yeah, okay, that doesn't. Okay, let me open up another file. Oh, you know what? Since we're here, let me just drag the file in. So I'll drag the entire folder so we don't have to look at this. So what I do is I just drag the entire folder. There we go. So this is one thing I like. You just drag a folder, so we don't need this anymore. So let me see here. This one here. Can I right click? Okay, there's no AI for this one, but let's open up, say, this one, the PHP one. Okay, so then I'm gonna type in, man, this thing is so tight to type. I apologize about this. I don't know why I can't resize this. I don't know why I can't resize this one. I guess this is hard coded to be a certain size, so that's kind of annoying. Oh, come on. Man, I can't see this, so let me see here. Okay. What is this? Touch a message to open JS settings. It could also be because of what's happening with. Oh, I just remembered. I could do probably a trick. I wonder if I can switch these guys around. Like take this code. Can I put, yeah, there we go. Okay, that's better. So let me grab this and put it here as well. No, actually I want to put it right there. Perfect, that's what I wanted. Okay, so now we should be able to resize this. No. We can't resize this minimum. Okay, can I move it? Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. I don't know why this is hard code. Okay, so this is a little bit better so you guys can see what I'm doing. So this file has some errors. You see these errors here on line 43, 44, and I guess no 42, 43, and 44. Okay, so let's see if I go here and AI Assistant. So I'll just click AI Assistant, and I'll say, what is wrong with the code? Is it running? Okay. Sorry, but I can't analyze the code snippet without the actual code being provided. Okay. So let me grab this. Sorry, it's hard for me to do this on split screen because I didn't realize you can't resize the AI chat window. I apologize for that. Okay, there we go. So let me just click that. Okay. So all I did was select it, and I then I just put AI Assistant. So I didn't even need the fan here. So let's see what it says. It says base. I thought it had some text for me. What happened to that text? It says variables. Am I crazy? I did see some. Okay, these are the old ones. So let's close all those ones. Oh, it was AI Assistant, was it? It says echo. I don't know. Oh, there's something wrong here. Unexpected a minute ago. Maybe okay. Something clearly went wrong there. I don't know why it's acting up. Is it OBS that's acting up? Well, I don't know what's going on there. Okay. Oh, maybe I should say. Let's go back here. Okay. I don't know why it's acting up. It worked perfectly fine with the same model. You know, let me start it up again. Maybe something got wonked up because I started Olama after I'd started up. So I'm going to start up NetBeans again. Okay, so it does remember where I was, which is fantastic, and it remembers, you see the projects tutorial, and the number of files as well. I guess I didn't save that one, that's fine. So what I'm going to do is, yeah, so can I right click here maybe? A breakline. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this and say AI Assistant. What is wrong with the code? Okay, there we go. The provided code has several syntax errors. The assignment operator equals should be used to assign values to variables, but you have omitted the variable name, so that's actually correct. So if you can see here, for example, here this should be something like num equals 42 over $. They say the comments are using HTML tags. The comments are using HTML tags. That's instead of PHP. So that's not true. This part is wrong because these are clearly PHP. And then it says here is a corrected version of the code. Let's look at this corrected version. So that's correct. Echo. I think it detected this, but this is okay. So that's why it was saying no. That's not a comment. Sorry. Say then number 42 string pulse, and this is an array. Yeah. So you got that part right. So it's not too shabby at all. So let me open up another piece of code here, and this time I'm going to tell it. I'm going to ask to see if there's any spelling mistakes in these 3 lines here. So what I do is I'm going to select this, right click, go to AI Assistant, and I'll say, are there any spelling mistakes with the code, with the content above? Okay, there we go. So it says the corrected version should read color versus color, spelling O. I guess it's color. Oh, so I guess it detected I'm in Canada, so it has the proper Canadian spelling mistakes. That's fine. And this one says should be spelling of color, spelling GG. Seems to be a typo. It should be spelling. That's correct. Color should be color. Okay, that's actually very impressive. Okay, let's see if it can detect. So I said I have some Java code. Let's see, where was I? Oh, why did I come back here? Let's go and open up a Java file. Oh, I guess I have to drag it again. Sorry about that. So just try, not the tutorial, just the editor. Where's the editor? Yeah, that's a file manager. That's where I should drag it to. Yeah, why can I drag? Is it frozen? Oh wow, it looks like it's frozen. I can't. Oh, okay. This is what happened. Something opened up here. I don't know what this one is. Okay, this opened up for some reason. I don't know why. Can I click it now? Okay, now I can click it. So I should be able just to drag my stuff into it. Okay. That is weird. Why can I still drag this? Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. So I want to open up, let's open up the Java file here. Oh, sorry, I opened up the wrong place. I should actually be here. And can you fix, so let me see, can you fix, oh yeah. Sorry about this. This is so hard. It's so hard to work in a constrained space. Okay, so let's say, let's see. You can change it from the AI chat assistants to agent. So to use agent mode, connect chat to any project by dropping any source file in the chat window, or to start a new chat. Okay, so let's, it said all, I believe, right? All. Yeah, okay, so let's go there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, I need some simple code. How many lines is this? Okay, this is probably simple enough. So let's copy this. So I think, yeah, the code is there. Can you make this code faster? Do I just press enter then? Oh, I have to put ask. Okay, I guess like, which one is it? Is there a new chat? Why can't I run? Okay, what's going on here? I don't know if that's a bug. Okay, that's not what I want. What is this? Okay, so I have to make it bigger because I can't see. Oh, here there's a button. Yeah, so as you can see, I asked it to make it faster, and you can see what it did. I don't even need to, it's about 60. Okay, there we go. That explains it as well. So it's pretty. So I apologize about this. I didn't realize that. I thought it was well integrated into NetBeans. I didn't realize that it's hard coded. The window size here is hard coded. It doesn't even let me scroll, which is super weird. But as you see, it does work and it's pretty fast. So pretty. Would I use this? For beginner-friendly stuff, sure, absolutely. For example, if you're running something, a language what do you call it, like Java, sure. Oh, I would probably use this if I was trying to learn like TypeScript. I'll probably use this. So what I want to do is, one thing I noticed is there's no way to remove a. I guess I was wrong. I was gonna say there's no way to remove a chat. So let me, for example, go back to this PHP file, the stuff I've selected, and what if happens if I just click this? Okay, so this opens up. So if I don't need it, can I just? Okay, it just opens up again. I thought there would be a way to toggle it. Okay, so let's go back to. So those are the two main things I wanted to show you why I like using NetBeans. So another thing I like about NetBeans is, so you can have projects, you can go to team, obviously you can have Git, you can clone, you can initialize the repository, and then you can do your Git push. There's also a cherry pick, which I use a lot. And then, if we go to my test system here, I'm just going to focus, obviously the theme can easily be changed. You simply go to Tools, Options, and then you go to Fonts and Colors, and you can pick whatever one you want. You see the profile, I use flat pack dark, and it also obviously picked up a little dark. You see the way it looks, it fits into GNOME there. And then dragging and dropping, guys saw me do that. So the only problem is I can't specify where the file is. I'll explain to you what I'm trying to say. So if I go back here, let's say I want to put a file in between syntax.php and regex.php. Not at the end, I want to put it right in here. Or I want to put it at the beginning. So for example, I have this one, test.php. So I grab this and I want to put it right here. See, I can't. It only go to the end. Or it's actually going to go down here, which is even worse. So for example, if I say, okay, I want to put it right here. You see, I can't. I can't even append it to this. It will have to be appended right here. But this is messed up. So one of the annoying things is you have to click. So I have to click here. That's really annoying. You have to click there first, and now it should be able to open now. What's going on? Huh, that's weird. Is it because it's part of here? Maybe it's because it's part of here. Let me actually go to my app and see if this one will open. Okay, is that because of the chat is open? Is that why? Let's try this now. Test should work now. No, it still doesn't work. That's weird. That's probably a bug. Yeah, I don't know why that's not working. That should work. I should be able to open the file. It normally does work, but anyways, that's why it goes 0.5. I don't know if this plugin introduced a bug or because of this constrained space. I don't know, but it does work. As you guys saw, I think I did drag some of these files earlier. So you guys saw that. Okay, and then opening a very large file did not crash it. So okay, so here's the very large file. Let's open it up. Might have to start NetBeans. I don't think it's going to open. I don't know why I can't open files. What is that? Let me just try it again. Maybe I discovered a bug with this plugin. Okay, there we go. Let's try it one more time. This test.php. I still can't open it. That's weird. Files. I still can't open the file. What is going on here? I don't know what I did. I can't drag and drop something in here anymore. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Okay, yeah, it looks like is it in here maybe? Oh, okay, I can drag it here. That is so weird. Okay, so I've opened up this file. Let's say I want to open up another file. I want that file to be at the beginning, not at the end, but at the beginning. So I grab this syntax Python file. I don't want it here, I want it at the beginning. You see? I can't, it always append here. Oh, okay, I remember. This was okay. So that was, I understand why it doesn't work. That's that weird one, that was the AI, I guess the window. So that's why it didn't happen. So, okay, so I have two now. If I want to put something in between, for example, I have this Java one. If I want to put Java in between test.php and syntax, you see it won't let me. It will just append it. So that's what I was saying. That's why we got a 0.5. Obviously, multiple documents can be opened. They can all be. You can also do the tear off tab. So if you don't know what that means, this is a tear off. You can just tear it off. Okay, maybe I have to put it in a different window. Wow, this is really buggy. Wow, I do that all the time, and now it decides to be buggy. Thank you very much for being so buggy. Let me see if I can. Okay, looks like I can't even grab. Yeah, I don't know why it's going. Okay, I don't know why it's being a pain, but normally you can do that. And now this, can I close it and it will go away? And it's still open. Okay, there we go. Wow. Okay. Wow. I don't know what is going on with this NetBeans. It's just okay. So let's try one more time. You can drag this and take it off. No, I guess you cannot. Let me try a different monitor. Can I drag it? Okay, it could be a combination of that AI plugin and yeah. Normally that doesn't happen. So maybe I really do need a new IDE. Okay, come on NetBeans, you're kind of disappointing me. You're embarrassing me. Okay, so obviously you can also see you can tear off, and I do like this. I don't know where this feature came on. You see you can put it there, anywhere you want. So here I can split screen. Yeah, I mean I like those guides is what I'm trying to say, and then I'm gonna put it right back there. So I do like that feature. Word was over here. Create non-project, of course. Word wrap can be enabled. So for example, you don't know what word wrap is. The best way to explain word wrap, actually I can do it here in this Java file. So if I hold down, is it the control key? Is it shift? It's alt key. Yeah, I'm holding on the alt key. So this is word wrap. You see what happened here? It says a simple Java class to test syntax. You see the word highlighting went to the second line, right? And so that's soft wrap. Hard wrap, it would break the word. Like, for example, the word high would be of highlight would be broken into two. So I prefer soft wrap. All right, so that works. Spell check, you already saw that. So got perfect score. Word count is not available for NetBeans, so that's why I got a 0. Control D to jump. So for example, right here, right now I'm on line 22. So Control G, and I can say line 2 to jump to line 2. You see where I put the cursor? That's perfect score. Fonts can be dynamically scaled. You just hold down the Alt key. Impatient. And this indentation is perfect. So for example, here is public class. If I here, you see it goes to a child. And if I go to one of the childs like this comment, you see it will do the same thing. And over here, it will do the same thing. So that's a great score. Find and replace. Yeah, it has Control H. You see here, find and replace. You can also do regular expressions if you wish. You can place backwards and etc. There's also find in a project. Obviously, I'm not running a project now. You can find in a specific project. Yeah, I use that quite a lot. Multiple language syntax, that's the PHP file. You see it had JavaScript, it had PHP, it had CSS. So let me open up for that example. So where's the PHP file? Here's a PHP. You see there's HTML, there's CSS here, there's JavaScript, there's back to HTML, and then there's PHP as well. Works perfectly. Distraction free mode, yes, you can hide. You guys saw me how I collapse some of this, so that's for distraction. You can also go to view and toggle some of these things, like for example show editor toolbar, show line numbers, all that kind of stuff are all there. So perfect score for that. The file manager allows you to, so if you go to the files here, I'm going to drag in a folder just to show you. I'm going to drag in my app. What is going on? Why is this not working? Jeez, you're embarrassing me. You guys saw me drag a folder before, now it's refusing. Oh yeah, what is going on with you? Yeah, I don't know why it's being a pain right now. Total pain in the butt. Yeah, I don't know why I can't drag stuff in here right now. But you guys saw me, I did drag. I was able to I think it's a plugin. I think it's a plugin that messed up some of the things I always do. So looks like I might have to use a different plugin for AI. Distraction free, we talked about that. And the terminals, you saw the terminals right here in the bottom. So let's the terminals right here. You just click terminal, and then you can do terminal stuff. All right. So if you remember, this score was 87.5%. I think that was the second lowest. But overall, I still like NetBeans because some of the integration is just top notch. For example, the syntax highlighting, I like that. This AI, would I use this? I'm not too sure. As I said, if I was learning a new language, absolutely, I would definitely use that assistance, and especially now NetBeans should be much faster. I show you guys the history there. So if you don't know what history is, for example, when you have code, you go to history, it will have the whole history of what happened here. I'll give you an example for this. Let's go to the regex file. I'll open up the regex file as an example, this one here. So right now there's no history because I said I deleted everything. Now if I actually do something else, I said, oh, I know what to do. It already says NetBeans. Okay, so I'll just say changed from Helix to NetBeans. And I hit save, right? Press escape to get rid of the file replace dialog. So if you go to history, you see it will tell me that the last time was November 29, and then obviously I can compare it to today's date because we have some history of this file. So now this file obviously always changes because I always use the name of the editor. For example, I think it was Helix last one, and then NetBeans, so that's why there's some type of history. So here I did change this obviously to today. And let me change another one as well. Added instructions for dealing with history. Okay. The spell check is kind of weird because see, I spelled this wrong. When I right click on it, let's go. I'll use the AI assistant this way. Okay, no, I'm not going to use the AI assistant. How do I get rid of it? There we go. So that doesn't matter. So let me hit save, and if I go to history, you can see it has today at 3:09 what was it, 15 seconds. So obviously it's a current one, that's why it doesn't show here. So I can diff it to, if I diff by default, if I just click this one, you see it open up with a diff, and obviously these are the two things I just added obviously to, as you guys saw. Before that there was just space. So this is one feature I do like. It's built right in. So as I said, you can also use Git. So I'm not using Git now. So the problem is it was saving, this file's got really massive. So I didn't want to do that. Oh, you know what? Let's open up the 1 gig file and see what happens there. So just click on source there instead of history. So let's if you're using Git, it will also pick it up from the Git history as well, automatically, which is actually a pretty nice feature. So if this is a 1 gig file, so I'm going to open it up, and you see the first thing it tells, it says the 1 gig seems to be too large. To safely opening file, we out of memory area, blah blah blah. Do you want to open it? Yes, I'll click yes. And watch the memory here as well. So yeah, we got rid of those warnings. So okay, I can't click it. I can't click the terminal. I think OBS is also hogging. Actually, let me see what's going on with the CPUs here. Oops, wrong thing. Yeah, so the file did open. I wanted to open up the system monitor. You can see what's going on. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. It's, whoa, that's a lot of memory. That's a lot of memory. You guys see that? That's a lot of memory. This is why would I edit this file? Yeah, so you can, I pressed enter. I guess I have to wait until I did press enter. So it didn't crash. That's why it also got a decent score. But I wouldn't use this for editing, as you can see. Yeah, I'll definitely use a faster, like maybe a terminal editor or something like Genie or something like that. So let me actually close this. Discard, yes. Let's see how long it takes for the memory to go down here. That's a lot of memory. Wow. That's gotta be a memory leak. There's no way it should take that much memory. That is crazy. And it hasn't reached the memory yet. Look at this. It's about 7 gigs. And that's, but something else must be taking up here. So we check. Let me close this. Discard all. Open it up again. Yeah, see, it was using that much memory. You see here, and now the memory, but something else is taking up quite a lot of memory. I don't know what that is. Yeah, so you see it's back to 300 megs. So that's basically it for today's tutorial. I apologize again. Why can't I get rid of you here? I apologize again. I don't know. I didn't realize when I half screened it was gonna be a pain in the butt. So anywho, so here are the screenshots. As you can see, me starting Olama server and me using the opening it up and then using the AI. As you can see, the installation process and using the AI prompt as well. And as I said, we are live. Anywho, so here, there we go. If you heard that. So I'm gonna stop it here and just quickly finish up. Okay, so if you want to learn more and get help, you're looking to dive deeper into programming, you can check out my resources. I have programming books available on Amazon. The link is in the description. You can go to my author page. You can just search for Edo Jumbo. That's the link's also in the description. I have courses on ojamboshop.com. For example, PHP, Python, JavaScript. All you need is a web browser and you can get started, learn at your own pace. I offer one-on-one tutorials to ojambo.com/contact for programming. And if you need professional services such as installing Apache NetBeans and local AI or migrating your setup, you can contact me at jamboservice.com/contact. Okay, I also have some other recommended resources. I live in a rural area, so I use the SpaceX Starlink residential service. I'm using it right now to live stream to YouTube, Rumble, BitChute, and Odyssey. And I also use it with Wi-Fi calling on my phone, so I don't have to pay any roaming fees. The phone service is sporadic, so I do use the Wi-Fi calling. I also have the Honeywell HeatBat personal ceramic heater. It's right, see, very close to me. It's a space heater. So it has 170 watts for low and 250 for high, and I do use low majority of the time. My most recent bill came in, and I'm gonna pay about $3 more per month. So I'm okay with that, instead of paying hundreds of dollars in propane to heat up this cabin. So that's my affiliate link. You can pick it up. I'll get a commission. There's no extra cost to you. And the Starlink one is my referral link, meaning that I'll get 1 month free if you do purchase the service. And there's massive discounts no matter where your geographical location is. For example, in Canada, they're giving away the equipment for free, which is a significant savings. I also have the Algorithmic Serpent. It was my first novelette from 2025, and you see it's created by me, Edo Jumbo. It's about an AI scientist who creates an AI system and loses his mind, so he has to regain control of his mind in his AI system. You see, this is the back, a few pages there. You can pick it up on Amazon. There's a paperback and an ebook version. You can get the ebook version for free if you have Kindle Unlimited. And same goes with my recession business blueprint. That's just released just over 2 weeks ago. It's a guide to help you start a business during the recession, no matter what type of business. It could be services, good-based type of business. I also show you how to market, how to budget, and where you can get funds, especially in the lean times. So if you have any questions about any of them, just let me know. You can post them in the description, or you can I'll show you other ways you can contact me. If you don't know more about me, about Edward, I have a blog here on ojambo.com. You can see I'm a programmer, or software engineer, web developer, and author. My book page on Amazon, the direct link, the jambo.services.com services for consultations. And if you want to learn at your own pace, ojamboshop.com for the online courses. I have a comment form. It closes after 10 days, so you can post things which are related to the topic. Some it's about NetBeans or your favorite IDE, no problem. Ways to contact me. The best ways to contact me is the contact forms, ojambo.com/contact, ojamboservices.com/contact, and ojamboshop.com/contact. If you want to follow me, the channels are Odyssey, Rumble, BitChute, and YouTube.